Hi everyone. This weekend we're running the Mickelson Trail Marathon in Deadwood, South Dakota. And right behind me you can see the Mount Rushmore National Monument. This is spectacular. You see it in movies and TV and pictures, and it takes your breath away when you see it in person. So I hope that you get the chance to see it once in your lifetime at least. We're so excited to explore South Dakota. It's like nothing we've ever seen before. So join us on Race the Nation. First stop, Dairy Queen. For floats, because we are healthy if anything, and have our priorities straight.
Because it's just a matter of swinging your straight leg over. Decided to grab a bite to eat in the Mount Rushmore cafe, mainly for convenience. We didn't have that high hopes about the food, but look at the view. Not too shabby.
So we just left Mount Rushmore, but we pulled over on the side. This is called a profile view for obvious reasons. Spectacular scenery.
that is what that rock way out there is going to look like. And who knows when, because they started working on it, I think, in the 1940s. So, could be a while before it's done. But it'll be pretty impressive when it is.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Look. Hey, Mohan, come over here. They're all over this. They are licking this thing to death.
We found this place looking online. It got great reviews. We're in the mood for some Indian food, so they said it was a hole in the wall. It looks like one, but we're excited to try it.
Famous dessert places here in Deadwood is Chubby Chipmunks. They do little hand dip truffle like chocolates. We're going to go see. They served them at some, I read it somewhere, I don't know, country music award, something like that. So it's always funny when you come up to a place. It's not what I was expecting, but I'm excited. So we're at the beginning of the 5K, the race pickup. The race goes off. There's a kids run that goes, little kids 1K, and then the 5K goes right after it. And I think they bus you up on this Mickelson Trail, drop you off, and this will be the finish area. Nice downhill race, fast race. It's supposed to be a very fast 5K, so.
27, I think, but I gotta admit it was all downhill. So that helped. That helped a lot.
But Ed said he would have been happy with 30 minutes, so that you aced it.
I was really excited to it.
Well done. So has it given you the bug, Ed, to do another race?
Yeah, I want to do another one. Like I said, I want to try maybe to do at least the half marathon next year. Full marathon.
Excellent. Well, we couldn't have had a better day for it, right?
No, it was beautiful.
It was a really nice day. It was so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
Thanks so
man.
much.
Thank you.
One of the best features about Deadwood, very walkable. From our hotel, we're going to the downtown Main Street, but they got it this little greenway, Cottonwood Trail, I believe it's called, that will bring you right to downtown. So we just finished a pre-race meal. Well, I did for my marathon here at Saloon Number 10, Main Street in downtown Deadwood. One of the best restaurants we've eaten at. The presentation of the food was great and everything was delicious.
And apparently Wild Bill Hickok was killed right here by, I've forgotten who, somebody.
McCoy? Somebody?
Yeah, well anyway, right here on this spot, and they do a reenactment on the street nightly, and then a dinner show to commemorate the event. So lots of history everywhere you turn.
All right, walking to the start. Hotel we ended up choosing just by chance was a great choice since it's so close. Probably a little 5-minute stroll down here. You see everybody already lining up with the parking. Nice cool morning, about 50 degrees. So we'll see how quickly it warms up. All right, at the start, so a fellow running here, I was home in the hotel. He was getting coffeeing up before I could coffee up. So you're saying this is how many races now? How many marathons?
This will actually be 48th marathon, 38th state.
38th state.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so obviously the first time you've run anything in South Dakota.
First time in South Dakota.
So what got you into marathon?
I ran cross country in high school, and I never ran longer than 16 miles. And ran 16 miles with a buddy one day, and I was like, man, I'll never do anything like that. And then as I got older, it's like I kept running, and I thought, well, maybe I could do a half. And so when I was training for the half with Jeff Galloway's Run Walk Run, he has you doing an 18 to train for the half. And when I finished that 18 Run Walk Run, I was like, I don't feel dead, and it's only 8 more miles. I think I could do a marathon. And so that's kind of what got me thinking that I might be able to do that. So at 45, I ran my first marathon.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And now 48 marathons in, 38 states later.
Yeah.
That last 8 miles hasn't killed you yet.
It hasn't killed me yet.
No.
That's
First mile in, and we get off the asphalt onto the gravel road here. Downhill so far, but we know got 12 miles of uphill coming soon. Alright, so now on George S. Mickelson Trail. About 1.3 miles in, so on this trail for the rest of the way. Alright, about we're 5K into the race.
5K in.
I met somebody doing their very first marathon. So Ashley, whatever got into you to want to run your first marathon?
Well, I started running a bunch of halves, and then I realized after my first half I could keep doing a few more, and I wanted my end result was to do a full. I wanted to see what my body could do, and it's been a journey. I can give birth so I can run a marathon. That's my thing. I did the half twice before, and I knew that I wanted a marathon where it was very scenic, and so I chose this one.
This scenery, only 4 miles in, and it's already about as beautiful as it gets. We're slogging on this uphill about 5 miles in, and I saw somebody who's got the Berlin Marathon race shirt on. So you've obviously run Berlin.
Yeah, 2016. I'm going to do it again this year.
Oh man, congrats! So you just got in the lottery?
Yeah.
I didn't. So
Yeah, if it makes you feel better, I think I got in twice after 10 years of trying. So
well,
persistence is the key, like marathoning.
okay. Well, I will say I did luck out. That's the Tokyo.
Oh.
I ran Tokyo this year.
This year I was dressed as Godzilla. It
Oh.
was fantastic.
So obviously you've run a lot of marathons.
This is 207. Yeah.
207. Holy.
Well, I shouldn't count it until it's done. But
So right now you've done 206 point whatever.
Two?
Yeah, we'll go with that. So, have you run this one before?
I have not. It's beautiful though. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The Black Hills are just spectacular. That little train tunnel we just came through, and then this babbling brook along the side here. This is easily my favorite South Dakota marathon, and I'm not done yet.
All right. This is the first relay stop. Hey. Well, that gives you energy. So my expectation is that this better be the last big uphill, because the steepest part we've run yet. All right, so we're finally going downhill. When I found my first person to pass, I said, let's enjoy this moment, right?
Yes, totally. Feels so good.
So have you run this one before?
No, this is my first marathon.
Wait, your first marathon? Wow.
Inspired by a friend who's on the trail with me. So, yeah.
So you were somebody
Yes.
who's already out here running.
Yep. She's out here, and we're both from Wyoming.
Wow. So you're moving along pretty well here. So
I probably can't talk much longer.
the delirium hasn't set in.
Yeah, right.
It's great. So your friend just inspired you to get running.
She did. Well, I run halves, but this is my first full, so it's been good. It's been a good challenge.
Already single digits, just about. Mile 24, only 2 more miles to go. I'm so disappointed this is going to be over. Not really. It's beautiful. This is a tough one though. It wears you out. Look at these views though. About a half mile to go to the end. On our way to the Needle Scenic Highway, but we couldn't help but stop at this winery. We're in Hill City, and it's got a ton of breweries and wineries. This one is, well, we're here particularly as Dorothy and I both enjoy rhubarb. Standing in the town of Deadwood at the end of the Mickelson Trail. This is actually a 109-mile long converted railroad bed. It's a point-to-point marathon, so it starts in the town of Rochford and it runs through the Black Hills all the way to the end right here in Deadwood. So I knew about the Black Hills, I read about it, and I was looking forward to it. I knew it would be pretty, but it was more picturesque than I had even anticipated. Beautiful. Crushed gravel path as well for pretty much the entire race, so it's a nice break for your legs. And I'll tell you, they need it. It's not an easy course. The first half of that marathon is uphill. It's gradual, but it's relentless after about mile 1 up to about 13 and a half. And then the back half is pretty much all downhill with one little uphill section. So they do a half marathon, so if you ever want to do a fast half marathon, come to this one, because you just do the final half, which is all downhill. And as both marathon and half marathon are on Sunday. On Saturday, they've got a 5K, called a fast 5K, again, point to point. It ends right here in Deadwood. So you don't get that too often for a 5K, where they drive you up, a point to point one. And that's even preceded by a kids run, which had an awful lot of kids. It was fun to watch. So The other thing too about the marathon, which is if you ever want to do it with a group, they do a relay, and there are a lot of folks doing relays, a lot of family groups. It's great to see a lot of work groups or other organizations. They all have their names on their bibs. So here's the medal you get for doing the marathon, and of course this is my race shirt. They do a woman's shirt too, an orange one. Yet we had such a great time on this trip. South Dakota, we didn't even realize everything it has to offer, but we've been here for 4 days, and we could easily just spend another 4 days traveling around. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up below. It'd be great if you would subscribe. That'd help our YouTube channel. Just hit the subscribe button, and there's a bell that will pop up. You click the bell, you get a notification anytime we post a new video. So, thanks a lot, and keep racing the nation.